Don't hate on my llama pajamas. The llama mama, okay? Oh, goodness. It's just snuggly and warm. Now, the original reason that I bought this was because I went to go see a friend. His stepmother, they had just found out that she needed a kidney transplant. So I was going to surprise them with dinner, like cook them dinner and bring it. And, well, he told them that I was coming. I was like, yes. But they did not see me showing up in the llama suit. So that's why I have this even to begin with. And come to find out, she was a llama for Halloween. Like, she had like a little llama mask, right? So it's kind of cool. But it was cold. And I guess whenever you're living in some fuckery of a dimension, you just wear whatever the fuck you want, yes? As long as you're not doing that weird shit, like selling, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, some things, can we just leave some things, like, innocent? Yes. Right? Like, the reason that I have this is for innocent reasons, right? Like, not because I'm into, like, any weird shit. I'm actually into no shit, right? Like, except for my science. That's it. That's it. Science, work, and my cats. I am a cat lady. Well, cat is debatable, yes. See, I really don't have the time to be involved with whatever the fuck it is that everybody else says, yeah. Although I do wish somebody would, like, correct the idea that paper made from the material plane or earth is power, equivalates to power. It doesn't, okay, guys? It doesn't. Please stop with that. All right? Can we stop with that? Right? It's all about the light. Like, I have a series of videos that I recorded the other day. They're going to tidy up everything that you're seeing today, yes. I don't question the order and just do it natural, right? But I won't be able to get to a network that I can connect to that will upload them fast enough until tomorrow. And I probably will have to rediscuss, because I just deleted it, I think. I'll break it down simply for you, yes. Like a bunch of complex things, how that injection that they had everybody get, how that plays into it, and blah, 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 right? There's no way to explain to people that once you know so much, like, and understand the truth, the desire for everything that they teach you to have a desire for, it just does not exist, right? It just doesn't exist. And that's how you can tell real from fake, honestly. That's how I can tell real from fake, you know? They can't even offer me the fake. I just don't want it, right? Like, I want what I want, and that's what I want. And what I want is a higher vibrational, not this bullshit, like, world and dimension, yes? And I think that all good people, true to the bone good people, are people who spent their lives, like, suffering, would fucking agree, yes? So my cause is not in vain, right? There's a big sacrifice here for what I want, right? It's not being trafficked. It's not being paid to trade my principles and it's none of that, right? Right? I will not accept those terms, and I will not agree to that kind of payment, right? And there's a hefty debt, yes. In the video where I was talking about where you could actually hear the military stuff, you could see it, right? Like, all that. Perhaps at some point I will speak more in depth on that. But first, let's just listen, observe, and then I will speak, okay? Or speak more, or speak directly to everyone about what they're watching and whatnot. It's always good to just observe, yes, and listen, really listen. People need to like sharpen their senses, right? If you knew, first, let's talk about this. People that go missing in the fucking woods, the 411, all that bullshit, blah, 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 or they go fucking missing and they fucking pop back up, right? Like you can read articles about it every now and again, but pretty well they try to keep it hush hush, and they will change names and shit. I know that firsthand. Where do you think they're going? Well, they get tossed into a reality that looks similar, but it's not. It's like the movie Coraline. Everybody just needs to watch that fucking movie. That's what it's like. Right? And so most people will just go about they may say, oh, well, that seems kind of weird, but okay, whatever. Like, they just brush it off and go about, whatever, and don't realize it, right? It's when you fucking realize it, right? That's what I would call an awakening. When you realize the truth and you realize how shit really works and what's going on and blah, 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 right? So I don't need to rally a whole bunch of people, right? I just need to do what I do, and it's going to create the quantum effect that I want, and things will change, yeah? It's like upgrading a system or writing a new code. But I will not put this in their language, right? When I was working on my stuff in like 2015, 2016 or whatever, I had it all in their language. Yes, I did. Right? And then the shift happened. So I took all my research, I burned it, and I never fucking put it in their language again. Ever. I kind of just disappeared, for a while. And then I popped back up whenever I was ready to say what I need to say. Because first they fucked me up really bad in 2011, 2012. Like, I lost all my motor skills. Like, I describe it as being inside out, right? Like, my brain's processing normally, but I cannot convey it, right? Time was just so fucking slow. 3 months, I don't fucking remember, right? And this is not new to me. I've been doing this little hopping thing forever. Forever. Facts. It's just when you're around things that look similar, but aren't the same, like their one and sole and only job is to block you from finding out or making any progress or this and that. That is fucking fact, right? So eventually you get to where you tone everyone out, you keep everyone away, you see them for what they are, and keep it moving, right? You see how the light does that with me? You see that? That's me. I've been battling the fucking goat over the fucking lights, yes. These lights work for them, they don't work for me. They don't have any real light, that's why they need the fake light, yeah? Anywho, some stuff I will keep to myself. But yeah, they are out to straight fuck up everybody's bioelectricity. They think it's funny to hack people. Humans, what is a hue? It's color. It's light. Man. Light being, right? And these motherfuckers want my light. I have heard it. I have recorded it. You're not getting it. Right? I just think about like all the tests that have come my way. And I just ninja that shit, yeah? I've gotten better too, like as time has gone on, for sure. For sure. All I needed was like everyone to get the fuck away and just let me do my thing, right? Don't need anyone's input, don't need anyone's fucking opinion. I got this. And yeah, that's how I rocked it out. And here we are. Now, there was something mentioned in that video. The black hole wormhole thing, where I come out of the bathroom, I cut that end of the video off. But it was saying some shit about some Santa Claus. You know what that fucking Mason said to me at the labor exchange? Santa Claus is real. Do you know who played Santa Claus? Someone in my family, who very well was a fucking Mason, yes? So, it's not like any of this shit is fucking new to me. My dad worked for fucking Masons, yeah? And one of them had a fucking radio tower, okay? I took radio telecommunications when I was young, okay? Right? This is not new to me. This is like, I'll keep it to myself, yeah? Some stuff I have to keep to myself. Not because of regular people who watch my videos, but because I have to be careful how I move my pieces on the fucking board, yes? In fact, everyone should be careful about how they move their pieces on the board, yes? Not at first. I would recommend just absolute chaos, right? Like I always encourage, go do some random shit that you don't do every day and shake it up, right? Because they rely on your order, right? Where the fucking Shriners collect money at the end of this fucking, you know what they put over there? A fucking roundabout. It is the dumbest shit I have ever seen. Everybody's fucking speeding through there. It's gonna be a fucking wreck. It's gonna be a fucking mess, yes? And they love their fucking roundabouts up here. The amount of sore that I am right now cannot be overstated. But the amount of snuggly that I am cannot be either, so it's all good. Imagine being the boss bitch sitting, drinking a cup of coffee in a fucking llama suit. Isn't that crazy? But I got on my fancy coat. We're good. Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait to post a video about the discussions about the male voice says they've trapped her, and then they say no one can trap her. The goblins can't trap her. She's untrappable. And that's true, right? On that Desicio shit. Some epic shit, yeah? Like your handshakes and all are really fucking cool, but I haven't seen anybody do what I do, yeah? No. So you all keep with your robotic left, right, 90 degree, 30 degree, and I'll just... I need to stop. I need to stop. I know. I just can't help it, right? I cannot fucking help it. Because the amount of fucking irritated that I am. I suppose it doesn't matter, yeah. Like everyone who has tried to interfere in my business, especially in their little clown court or whatever, well, I know they think they're dying and going to meet Jesus, but that's not what's happening. Especially not for their fucking crimes, yeah. Like, if you do not have your shit in order, do not try to interfere with my shit. Right? Because, well, there's real law, and then there's that bullshit y'all do every day, yeah. Now, granted, it is magic, yes. So one would only use magic to fucking, you know. Like the fleas you are. Oh, probably not gonna post this to the internet, yeah. Hey. I will if I fucking want to, yeah. After all, we do not live fear-based over here, yes. Because we know the fucking truth. Right? We are not on the brainwash, psyop, whatever. Like, there's you people's versions of special operations, and then there's a real fucking version of special operations, yes. Which one do you think I'm part of? I will listen to people blabber on about their little conspiracies and stuff. And I'm like, you're just nowhere even like your brain, all your brains stop at the same point. And that's not really you all's fault, right? Like they convoluted it, on purpose, right? And I'm not talking to the people who watch me or are interested in what I'm doing. I'm talking about the NPCs, the things walking around with nothing in them. Yeah, because that is a thing. That's a thing. Ooh. Thanks. It's like they almost, right? Or they're like with the surface with it, yeah. But like, it's deep, 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 deep. But the gist is You can override their shit. Like, I can override their shit. A whole group of people working together could override their shit, yo. Like, it's not that difficult. I don't know why people look to the problem to help them, right? Do you know what happened the other day? Like, I was just looking through my whatever, like, I'll check, like, I don't know why I read New York Post, but I like to read it. And I saw where Biden pardoned Hunter, yes. But do you know what happened in the same day? There was a billionaire that Trump appointed to work with the British or whatever. Guys, this is a British bullshit, okay? This is like British wants to take over. Yeah. This is still British shit that y'all are fucking like endorsing. It makes no fucking sense to me. Right? None. And I'm more powerful than they are, so I mean, go ahead, guys. Do whatever you're gonna do, but oh, did you all see or did you hear, like, whenever they were doing the Queen's funeral or whatever, and it said she's trapped, right? Right. So I will post a video where it says that I am untrappable. Yes. So I just keep moving along. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. You know, I was saying the other day, like, they can't believe that it's not somebody in their little crew. And then somebody was like, you're in that circle. Well, no, not technically not. Right? I don't value the things that they do. Right? I don't agree with their thought processes for sure. I don't like how they run shit. Right? But they don't really run shit. They have a million people doing it, so they don't really see the big picture. They have all these like little different pieces, like doing a whole bunch of different things, and so nobody ever sees the whole picture or a bigger picture, right? Right? I don't vibe well with them. And those that know me personally, I'd imagine they're saying the opposite. Yes, I can't believe that it's somebody that I know. Weird how that works. If one must know, I just really got fucking fed up with shit. Yeah. Like, I'm one of those people. Like, I sat out here for a fucking hour the other night, and time is debatable, right? Because my phone, the dates actually match, but it's an hour ahead now. Uh, so I keep one connected to the network, one that isn't, right? But the time should be the same. Yeah. So when it's days that are different, right? But anyways, I have no idea where I was going with that. I'm kind of tired. I have no idea where I was going with that. Oh yeah, I'm just one of those people that will like look for a solution before I ask someone for a solution, right? Or before I ask for help. Usually I have to be completely desolate. So Netherworld likes to make sure that that's the kind of situation that I'm in, so that I can remember. Yes, um, and yeah, if I have a complaint, I promise you, like I have exhausted all faith and hope or delusion that I had about these people's world and the way they operate. Yeah. Like that was, yeah, the gist. Isn't it crazy? Like so many people can like be in the same room with you and fucking live with you and not know any fucking thing about you. Isn't that crazy? But they sure get a fuck ton out of you, yeah? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's just the way the world works, I guess. Hmm. I guess the main point here is there's their kind of wealth accumulated in their kind of way, yeah. And then there's my kind of wealth. Yeah. And if you ask me, my kind of wealth is much, much more powerful. And if it weren't, then they wouldn't spend so much fucking time trying to obtain it and so much time building like little trinkets to try to obtain it. Yes. So, like I said, I'm not interested in the ants hierarchy. Yeah. So I do the bare minimum just because it's the environment, yes, that I'm currently in. Just enough. I do just enough, right? Just enough. Because all my energy is spent on other shit, yeah. Important shit. More important shit, right? You should not accept that this is just how it is. When you die and then you're going to go meet your Jesus. No, that is not how it fucking works. I have never in my life, I weigh everything against experience, right? I have never in my fucking life thought that I could just sit around and be miserable and wait for someone to save me, right? No one saved me as a fucking child. Yeah. See? So I've never been able to get on board with the logic. And that's because a whole lot of shit is fucking skewed, yeah? Like that shit works for people who've, like I said, the biggest problem they ever have is uh, they forgot to pick up milk at the fucking grocery store, or, you know, their granny died. Right? Not real problems.